I kicked up the hidden mesquite roots and rocks from the place where I spread out my bed. And I'm laying here looking at a sky full of stars with my hands folded up beneath my head. And tonight there's a terrible pain in my heart, like a knife that cuts jagged and deep. This evening the windmiller brought me the word that my granddaddy died in his sleep. So I saddled my gray horse and rode out to this hill, where when I was a youngster of 9, my grandfather said to me, "Son, this is ours. It's yours, your daddy's, and mine." He said my granddaddy settled here after the war, at New Tanks, where his house used to be. He wanted to cowboy and live in the West, come to Texas from East Tennessee. And a longhorn were wild as a deer in them breaks. With a long rope he caught him a few, and with the money he made from dwelling in the north, he proved up this homestead for you. When the railroad got closer, they built the first fence where the river runs through the east side. Then when I was a button, they built these corrals, and that winter my granddaddy died. He said my father took over and bought up more range with purebreds in root of stock, and windmills looked like they grew out of the ground. Then that land got as hard as a rock. And during that dust bowl we barely hung on. The wind tried to blow us away, but it seemed that the Lord took a liking to us. He kept turning up ways we could stay. As my father grew older, he gave me more rain. We'd paid for most all of this land, and by the time he went on, I was running more cows, and your daddy was my right-hand man. His eyes got real cloudy. He took off in a trot. I watched as he rode out of sight. And though I was a child, I knew I was special. And I'm feeling that same way tonight, because not many years later, my daddy was killed on a ship in the South China Sea. And for 20-odd years now, we've made this ranch work. 2 cowboys, my granddad and me. And now that he's gone, things are certain to change. I reckon that's how it should be, but 5 generations have called this ranch home, and I promise it won't end with me. Because I've got a little one home in a crib. When he's old enough that he'll understand, from the top of this hill, I'll show him his ranch. Because like me, he was born to this land.